I have no idea if you're a nice person. I've never met you in real life. That's the weirdest thing in the world.
It is weird, isn't it?
I bet you if I met you in real life, I would start crying. I'd be like...
I think so. Have you thought about that?
By then, we'll be such big YouTubers that everyone will be like, oh my gosh, they're finally meeting for the first time.
Yeah, I'll be with the most viewed video ever.
All right, welcome to the Tech is Hard podcast, episode number 43. Actually, 43, isn't that a weird number or something, right? Is this a Jim Carrey movie or something called 43?
It's not, there is. Yeah, it's like the unlucky number or something like that. It comes up, yeah.
And we just had a Friday the 13th.
Oh my God, let's hope this episode goes nice and smoothly. Mind you, it will, because I haven't got Alfie on here, so we'll be fine this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Xander, thanks for co-hosting with me. And
welcome, mate. How you doing?
Xander's over in England. I'm here in good old Australia. And we're two YouTubers who like to come together and talk tech and creator life over here on this channel. Or if you're listening on any of the popular podcast apps, we are there, ready to rock your ears, not your eyes. If you want to see us, come over to YouTube, type in Tech is Hard, you will find us. And there's no one else called Tech is Hard, which is great.
We are the only ones, the one and only. Tech is hard.
Do you ever have those moments where you're like, I wonder if this channel we should have changed to like creator therapy or YouTube is hard or like you know what I mean? Like there's moments where I'm like, we should have done something different.
I don't know, because we like tech, but we're not real tech nerds, if that makes sense. We like talking about tech and YouTube tech, but yeah, I don't know.
There's different levels of tech, aren't there? Like
there's tech, and then there's tech. And then
there's soldering some kind of circuit boards and memory is RAM.
Yeah, we're not doing that. But we like talking about it, and all the new releases, we get excited about that. So, yeah, I suppose that's...
Yeah, and you know what? Tech is Hard spawned from the good old days when live streaming was just kind of starting out, and we'd have problems, and they'd write in the comments, Tech is hard, hashtag Tech is hard,
and
that's where it all spawned from.
And we've had many of those problems during our episodes, so we've got through them, though. I feel like we've got it down. Just about it.
Absolutely.
As Zander's camera goes off now, so...
Does it really?
No, I'm joking.
Okay. Well, it's funny that I feel like, we're nailing it down except for the intros.
This is the longest intro ever.
This is the longest intro ever, but welcome to the podcast, and we're going to talk all things. There's a bunch of new products that are coming out. We'll look at some of the comments from the last one, and Xander said he needed a big batch of creator therapy because he's feeling low, so we'll get into that a little bit later and the tip of the week. But first, let's look at the last episode. Actually,
that was a fun episode.
That was fun. Alfie from Same Ship Different Day. He's a big time listener. Listens to every episode. Just so you know, we're not all a bunch of losers. There's cool people that listen to us. All right.
Alfie. Me and Alfie actually. I think he's going to come up and visit if he's got the time in between his girlfriend.
Dude, he's in Sorrento right now.
What's he doing in Sorrento? He's gone back with his girlfriend, hasn't he, I think, to take her back over, and then he's coming back on his own. But then I think he's got a training course or something on the 20th of September, so he's going to try and fit in a visit. So hopefully we can get to meet up at some point, which would be cool.
Yeah, what do you mean? What is he doing in Sorrento? I've never been there. Did I say that right? It's not Sorrento, is it? It's it's what's the pretty place that has all the white buildings?
I know what you mean now. In Italy.
It starts with S. I keep getting it wrong.
Sicily.
No, it's not Sicily. It's
Sorrento. Not Sorrento. It's
not Sorrento.
Oh my God.
Don't worry about it.
That's going to annoy me.
You talk for a little bit. I'll find it because
you do that.
Drive me crazy.
Hey Cushy, as always, is another great listener of this show. Thanks, Hey Cushy, for all the support, mate. Ahoy, mateys! Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful podcast. DBZR, the special guests. What the ship cruise on. Have a great day. Thanks, Hey Cushy, for the comment. Hendrik Eber, is an Alfie case yet? No, we need to get an Alfie. Me and Alfie have been debating starting a new channel called Same Case or Same Device, Different Case. Same device, different case?
Same phone, different case. Yeah. Is what you did say.
Yeah, because that'd be a great.
I don't know. What is this? What is this place called? They didn't tag any of the. Okay, let me see if I can show you on here. What is this?
Oh, is it in Greece? Is it Zakynthos?
Yeah.
Zakynthos.
What's that place in Greece? No. It starts with an S. I'm sure.
No,
keep talking. I'll find.
We've got
right,
a couple of new comments from new listeners. So, a channel about nothing. Xander, it's great to get up in the morning and take a photo of a tree before it leaves. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Very good. I'm liking that one while we're on the show. Twisted Nerd, pretty cool with a takeover. Ha ha. And again, with the mic, about the quality, maybe basic, entry level, budget friendly does the job. Good idea to bundle things up together. Yeah, definitely. We were talking about microphones and stuff that Alfie was using, and I sent him actually. He loves that mic, so it's a really good one. The Blue Snowball. And
it's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah, it is. Same ship, different day. Guest hijacker from last week comments as well. Had so much fun. Thanks for letting me come on, take over the special episode, and I'd love to see. I love seeing even more behind the scenes of my favourite podcast. Yeah, because of course, Alfie was there to see the setup and what we have to do to get things working and stuff. So yeah. I
give up, by the way.
I can't. It's there somewhere in my brain, but my brain is not working. It's still early. Just one last comment from a channel called Hot Footy. How is the lockdown?
Santorini. Sorry.
Santorini. That's it. Yeah.
That's it. Yes. Sorrento.
That's in America. How's the lockdown going, Danny? I'm from Perth. New
Hot
listener.
Footy. Yeah, lockdown's over for us. Perth, I think they don't have any lockdowns, but New South Wales is going on a lockdown. Victoria, our friend Creaky. We didn't mention Scott Davies' name last week. He's gonna be pissed. So
I think he did. I think Alfie did, didn't he? I'm sure
no, we did. No, we didn't. I'm sure Scott Davies already called me. He's like, "Hey, where's my mention? Where's my money? Because I paid you for that." He's probably happy he moved up from Sydney because he won't be locked down. Great weather today, and we're not locked down. So
awesome.
All good.
That's what
all
we like.
done.
Good stuff. Dude,
yes.
Jumping onto tech this week. Just
That's
a quick
good idea.
thing that broke. We'll talk about other stuff, but just this came out this morning. Apple released the availability to buy the keyboards separately. Before you could only buy them as like an add-on with a Mac Mini or something like that, the new Mac. But you can actually buy them separately now for your Mac or your iMac or whatever you've got. But it's £179 for the keyboard, just like this one with the number on the side. And this is like, I got this one off Amazon and it's brilliant. It hasn't got Touch ID, but it was 30 quid. And
Sorry, where are you finding this news? I feel like this has been
it's been
like, it's been like this forever.
No, they've released the new ones with the Touch ID on the keyboard.
Touch ID. Okay, yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
that's cool. That's cool.
They did release them, but I just don't. They're so expensive. I want to buy one to do a review, but I'm not. Why would you spend £179 for effectively having Touch ID on your keyboard?
No, thanks. No. I get why you'd want it on a laptop because it's portable or whatever, but I've been using this Logitech one for a long time now.
Yeah, you can see the keys are all shiny where you've been using it.
No, I actually Emma was looking for another keyboard and I got one for her as well, and she loves it. I think that the fact that you can change between 3 different Bluetooth devices by a touch of a button.
Yeah.
So like if I was like I need to write on my iPad or write on my phone, I just press a button.
This one's got 3 different Bluetooth devices, so I've got it set up on whatever, and you can use it on the iPad if you want to as well. So it's so good, and it's 30 quid. What?
Oh yeah, 30 quid. That's
why would you spend 179 quids?
No, 179 quids.
I don't know why.
Oh man. Yeah, that's a lot of quids.
That's my tech rant this morning.
Oh, should I put a splash screen up?
Yeah, rant.
There's some new Samsung phones obviously came out. Big deals too, like some of the best ones you've ever seen.
Yeah. What happened
there?
Have
you looked into them at all?
I watched a few of the videos because obviously being small YouTubers, we don't get hands-on with these devices. All the big YouTubers do before they come out. But they look, I mean, I really do like the design, the look and the idea of having a folding device. But I need Apple. I need Apple to do it. I don't think I can go back to using an Android device. I've fallen in love again with iOS. Yeah. So, I mean, the Fold 3. In fact, out of the two, I really like the look at the Flip. The new Flip looks just wicked. I think it looks a really nice device. And, yeah, if it wasn't Samsung and it wasn't using that stupid Android stuff, I know a lot of people love Android, but I just don't think I can go back to Android after using it.
I've never.
You've never traded the iOS, but
No.
it does look good. They are very nice phones, but they're expensive. It's like $2,000 dues for the Fold 3.
Yeah. Do you want to tell your bike story, or can you tell it? Are you allowed to tell it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one, really. The company that I did the bike review, they sent me 2 bikes. I mean, to start off with a good point, they did send me 2 bikes for free, so it was good to have that opportunity in the first place. But then it's been 2 months, and they owe me quite a lot of money in commission from the sales of the bikes I helped them sell from doing those videos. It's up to about 12 now, so I'm like, they owe me like 800 UK pounds, and I've been chasing them. Not that I'm desperate for the money. I just, it's fair's fair. If I'm owed commission, then surely every other company pays it out monthly. You get it every month. And Extra,
Yeah.
I haven't done a video for Extra. Well, I did a short recently, but up until that point, I haven't done it for a year. And they pay me every month, 15th, money goes in, no problem. So yeah, I've been asking where my commission is, and I've just had no communication from them whatsoever. They're supposed to be sending me another bike, and that hasn't materialised. They're just ignoring my emails basically. So it's been nearly 2 months. So yeah, I sold the bikes because I'm not gonna. I haven't got the space. If I'm not gonna get paid my commission from doing more videos for them, I'm not going to do more videos for them. So the bikes have gone. So they've missed their
Now,
opportunity.
if the new bike came in and they're like, "Hey, we're going to pay you commission," I mean, who cares that you still sold the bikes? Who cares? You've done your part.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd still do it. I wouldn't tell them. But unless they listen to this and find out. But it's a bit. It puts you a bit of a downer. That's the first experience I've had. Bad experience. A lot of companies are good out there, but obviously these, lesser known Chinese companies are not so honest when it comes to affiliate links and stuff like that. Have you had any experience with dodgy affiliate companies so far?
I'm going to be honest with you. I am terrible at following up with that stuff. Right. I feel like they are paying me out, but because I'm not like needing it, I don't like follow it up. So I'm not like chasing it down. So maybe I'll write to a company and be like, "Hey, I have an idea for a video." And they're like, "Oh, we're going to pay you money soon." I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure." I mean, you didn't.
It's not like if it was like 30 or £100, I'd be like, "Oh, whatever, just pay me whatever. I'll get it eventually." But if it's like 800, and that could buy me, the new GoPro comes out next month, that could buy me 2 of those, and I could give one away or just something like that. Do you know what I mean? Well,
it's funny is that 360 webcam. Shockingly, I did that video, and they were like, "Yeah, we have a commission for you. You get $100 for every time we sell one," which is a huge commission because they sell for like $600. So that's 20. No, what?
That's good.
That's a big. What is that? That'd be like, I don't know. I don't want to do the math right now. Someone will do it and write it in the comments. But yeah, so it's really good. And every now and then I just get an email like, "Hey, we sold one through your link." And I'm like, sweet. Because if anybody uses my coupon code, they save like $100 as well.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I'm like, dude, if that video ever blew up, and all these, like imagine like a new office building that was like, "We want to stock this full of these 360 things." It's like 1,000 of those. That's $100,000.
Yeah, I mean, affiliates is the way to go if you can make it work, and you've got trustworthy companies that are going to pay you out on time. But the thing is, you think about the point of view from eScoot. I sold them 12 bikes. I made them 12 sales from that video. So that's like it's £12,000 I made them in sales, and all they're going to do is pay me £800. You know what I mean? It's well.
You don't think that maybe the bikes got returned? Like maybe they.
No, it tells you that. It tells you on my affiliate page. All this information has been updated. It tells you when somebody's been returned or somebody sort of cancelled the order.
Maybe they got the bike and they had the same problem as you. They couldn't figure out how to.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I've had that. It keeps updating, but it's still like this month. It says 15 days pending all the time. That's just what it says. But then I'll get an email saying. Affiliate update, a bike's been returned or something like that. So they're telling me that information, but they're not paying me out, dude. And it's a bit below. I'm not too happy about it. So I'm a bit wary.
What? I'm ready to do this. We're not taking a break right now. We're just gonna go straight into creator therapy.
Okay.
Crazy.
All right, yeah. So no break this time, and because we did our creator therapy with Alfie, we let him air out his grievances. And
Yep.
what we do on creator therapy is, we're creators. I'm sure that if you're listening, you're a creator in your own right. Either you're doing YouTube videos, maybe you're crocheting something at home. Who knows? But everybody that's a creator has their little creator woes, and Xander's feeling it right now. Not just from the bikes.
Not just from the bikes. Give me money, just pay me. Not so much woes, but like frustrations that my videos just aren't doing well. I did a video yesterday about the Canon RF lens, and it's got 15 views overnight. So I just don't understand it. If my channel's still small. Don't get me wrong, but I've got videos. I've got more videos than you, for instance. I think that have got over 100,000 views. Just as an example, and YouTube just aren't recommending my videos to anybody. That's what it feels like. I'm just being like let down or forgotten about. So I just feel like I'm doing videos for the sake of it at the moment, and it's just not doing anything. My last 10 videos that haven't got. Actually, I did the Inky one that's got like nearly 200 views over a few days, which is good, average, about right. But other videos I've done have got like 50 views, and that's it. Am I doing something wrong?
Well, if you're at home, play along and search Xander Round, and let's have a look at his channel. You're almost at 4,000, by the way.
Yep, not far off. Yep, it's the subscribers are still going up. It's because I've got videos doing well still. But why doesn't that get recognised by YouTube, and why aren't they recommending and pushing my other videos if my other videos are still doing well?
On your Canon video, by the way, you have some phantom thumbs downer. I'm getting this too, like just that random person that just is like, I swear it's probably one person that just got mad at one video and they're like, "You screw this guy." Boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom,
also,
boom.
it just could be a bot, couldn't it? That somebody set up and just left
a bot?
for
Really?
forever. Well, maybe you never know.
I was gonna just see if you maybe had too many links in there, because sometimes YouTube sees the links and they go, "That's too many links." If I were you too, and I've started doing this, I'm getting rid of my social media links in my description, because people can go to my channel and find it at the top there. If they're really wanting to find me, they'll find me there.
Okay.
I think that there is some kind of a step, like an algorithm thing, where it knows how many links you have, and then it downplays it. Especially, I think that Bitly, even tiny URL, which is what I use, I think that it doesn't like that. Amazon, I think it's okay with, but I think it's those ones, because it's worried about what you're sending, where you're sending people to.
Yeah. I mean, for my new video, I have changed that. I've taken all the links out, apart from sort of social. I've left the socials in. I could delete those, I suppose.
The Canon 50 RF is such a niche thing, like the Canon 50 millimeter. I mean, I feel like if I was using vidIQ right now with it, it would say that this video has too long of a title.
Right.
I would say the best 50 millimeter lens for Canon, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, if people see too many words in the title, I think they might go, "This is too long of a video. Like, it's too much effort. Let me find something a little bit quicker, to the point." Like, your Falcon gimbal, but the Falcon gimbal is crazy to me, because there's so many reviews out there. What do they do? Just like build a ton of these things, and they're like, "All right, we have too many. Let's just give them out to everybody."
I think,
and then review them.
That smart mic that I got sent is the same. There's loads of views, but there's loads of really bad reviews. If you watch the videos, they're really terrible. They're not telling you how to use it wrong, and how they're talking into it in the top when actually the microphone's on the side. I'm actually going to do another video on how to use your smart mic properly, and that's what I'm gonna do. But I agree, Inky, a load of videos out there, but that video, although there's a load of videos out there, seems to be doing okay. It's on 187 views, which is in 2 days.
I'm starting to think that the top things, like top fives, aren't necessarily going as well as they used to.
Yeah.
Like, if you just said the 5 Canon accessories you need. You know what I mean? Like people go, oh, I gotta, and M50 is tough too, because you're probably not going to get a lot of people buying the M50s. Are they buying M50s still? I thought that was an old camera.
No, well, the Mark II version is out and it's pretty much the same. So that's, it's still popular.
I throw that Mark II on there. Thumbnails are everything. And by the way, and this is the creator therapy in me that's hard, because thumbnails are everything, but that's the last thing that you'd work on after you spend so much time on a video. Maybe you're like just finishing it up, and then the wife's like, oh, it's dinner time. You're like, crap, I got to finish the thumbnail. I got to do this and I got to do that. Like, it's just uploading now. Like, and then you just, you know what I mean? Like, But here's the thing, because I know that Scott Davies, gotta say that, he's kind of having that problem too. He's reviewing some tech stuff because people are sending him tech stuff, and it's not doing well on his channel. So that makes you go, well, let's learn from this. It's not your niche. Like, how do you create first of all, what is your niche? And what is your niche, Xander?
Tech products, I'd say, is my niche.
Okay. So doing a bike review, I know technically it's tech. How can you make that more tech product related versus a bike review? Get what I'm saying? Like, I know that did well. You shared, you worked hard to get it out there, to get people to see it. But I think that, and also 65 views on a thing for a week isn't that bad.
It's not that bad. I'll tell you what is doing well though. I know it's not the same thing, but the shorts seem to be doing well. Like, I've got 335, 229, 164 on the last few shorts. That's the one thing I've been wondering about. We got told by Ian Corzine, who's on the show a few weeks back, to don't get left behind when it comes to doing these shorts and short form video. Everything's going to video, we know that. So I've been trying to concentrate on doing one short, one video, one short, one video, and then my other videos aren't performing so well. Am I reading into that too soon?
Maybe.
Is it something that's affected it?
Or you could be reading into it too soon, or maybe it's just, I think that there is an algorithm, and this is where I would love to know. What I would love to know is what kind of viewers use YouTube. Like, so I go on YouTube, I click on my subscriptions, and I look through every day to see what new things are out there. I feel like a lot of people, if they Google something, our videos come up, they watch it. Maybe they're like, hey, I like this guy, I'll subscribe. And they don't use YouTube again except for Google searching. Or they go on and they just exclusively look at their home screen and not their subscriptions. So whatever pops up on home, which is something that they've watched a lot. So maybe they subscribe to you because of a GoPro video. So if you make a GoPro video, it shows up on their home screen. And maybe if you don't make it often enough, it doesn't show up often enough for them. So you have to really stick to that niche of what you are, I guess, whatever people are clicking on. But I mean, I disagree with Ian on the shorts. I feel like the shorts are on YouTube are going to be just as ineffective as TikTok. Like, maybe you'll get a lot of views, but it's not going to equate to subscribers, or, it's just going to be people swiping, watching that thing. And that's my prediction. I don't know. Cause even on our TikTok, it's like, we have almost 1,000 followers, but if we pump out a new video right now, it's going to be like nothing. Right.
I mean, looking at my top 10 videos for the last period, the HDMI GoPro still getting 6,000 views in the last 30 days. Spigen armor straps, so cases and watch straps, GoPro, earphones, Canon M50 HDMI, GoPro HDMI, GoPro 10. So what my question is to you: if I do another HDMI video about the GoPro, do it properly, title, thumbnail, all good, will that do well?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Because if those are my popular videos and those are the ones that are doing well, surely YouTube should push that video, because that's my niche. Obviously, that's what's going down well on my channel.
I would try that, but here's what I think you should do: is get creative with it, and you should be like a different way to use the GoPro with the HDMI, or some kind of thing that hasn't been done, or just even if it has been done, maybe just a little bit different. It doesn't matter. Just try it. I think you should try it. But I do notice that, yeah, like with talking about Scott Davies doing tech reviews, he's not getting a lot of views because he's an e-skate reviewer.
Yeah.
I think he needs to learn how to incorporate those reviews within a skateboard review. And I think he knows that as well. But
Yeah.
it's like, he should be like, check out this new board. And then also, you know, in the middle of it, he could be like, by the way, I've been using this cool light from Ulanzi. I think that it's this much money. He'd probably get a lot more sales that way too, because people would be like, oh, that's the kind of light. Oh, that's sick. I've been, I need a new light. Like
He kind of did that with his GoPro Windmuff, the Windslayer. That
the
was
Windslayer.
Good. Yeah, I gotta get some of those. That'll be.
I know I got to get my Windslayer back from him, but he borrowed one, and then he bought one. I think he bought, or they gave it to him. But those things are sick. I like that. But even for me,
link in description.
Even for me, like I need to learn, because the e-skate thing, I love doing this. The e-skate is so much fun. I'm enjoying it. And I'm actually, I'm really night and day better than when I started. And to put it in my videos, I need to learn and be creative with how I incorporate it. So it's not like I'm an e-skate person. It's like, check out this tech on this e-skate board. You know what I mean? On the skateboard. Like, look at the tech on the skateboard. I'm trying to like get some kind of crowd of e-skate people to come over to my channel. That's a bit stupid, because that's not really what's happening.
Well, the great thing about having an e-skate or anything like that, the scooters, that can be like a transition. It can be part of the story you're telling in the video. You can use that to get from one A to B and use it in your videos as a transition. So, and
it wouldn't be a Tech is Hard podcast if we didn't bring up Casey Neistat, but he didn't really like make a just boosted board review, but he was on boosted board the whole time. And you got to wonder how many boosted boards he sold. Like,
well, not enough.
His drone affiliates. Oh, yeah. No, well, because they had to pay him out for his affiliates. That's probably why.
Probably. Like $5 million.
He should just bought them out.
I think he did invest in Boosted. I think. Yeah.
Oh, really?
He did actually have like a chunk of the company. But yeah, I'm not moaning. I'm still enjoying it. It's not like a whinge. It's just like a bit of frustration, because we all want to do well. Me and Danny, we want to be successful, and sometimes it just work out. I've had a month where videos aren't doing anything, and doesn't mean I'm going to stop making them. It's just a little bit frustrating.
It is frustrating. I feel you. I get on the same thing, and companies, they trust me. They send me stuff. I mean, I say yes. I probably shouldn't sometimes. And I've been saying no a lot to some things. I'm like, I've already reviewed that, or actually, funny story. Some company, they're like, hey, you want to review this webcam? And it looks like one that I've already reviewed. And so I wrote to the other company and said, hey, these guys are like asking me to review this one. It looks exactly like yours. And so he looked it up. He's like, they do have that patent. And he's like, it's up to you. You guys can review it, or you can review it if you want. And I was like, no, I'll stick with you guys. And he's like, like he basically like loved me. He's like, oh, we're sending you more stuff. Like, that's, loyalty is important.
I think it is. Mikey of the Lens, the people that sent me the Lens have said the same thing. Like, I've done a couple more videos like on there. I actually did that top Canon M50 accessories, featured one of their products, and I sent that to them and said, obviously you're featured in this video as well. And they've said, hey, really, really do appreciate it. We're going to keep in touch. We've got some more stuff to send you very soon. So I think if you try and build up good relationships with companies like that and show a little bit of support and to them like that, they'll send you more stuff, and that'll
and you just got to keep creating, keep growing, and learn from some mistakes. Like, I think too, like, I wonder if live streams on the first of the month are a good idea. They don't really help my channel out that much, but at the same time, what I've been doing it since March, so that's March, April, May, June, July, August. So I've done 6 of them. Yeah, that's not a lot to really gauge it. Like, if I keep going, who knows? Maybe that'll be a big thing. So I told myself I'd try, I'd do it for at least a year to see how it goes. And if I feel like it's nothing, like I could just easily do an unboxing all video, you know what I mean? And then
I think with you, because you're giving away good stuff as well. Yeah. So that will build naturally and organically, I think, especially if you're giving away stuff every month. So giveaways
I enjoy a big part of it. I enjoy them. I think next time I'm gonna have either like a Scott Davies or someone like in the bottom corner, like to talk to, like a little like to bounce off of something. because I just feel like it's tough, and then I see the chat just going,
I'll do it with you. If you don't do it midnight my time, I'll do it with you.
All right. I think the next one is it's on the 1st, obviously, but I think it's going to be on a Wednesday. You might be at work. Maybe you'll be driving. You could set up your camera on the side. And you could just listen to me and then just drive.
Cool. I'll do it. Yeah, do it. Definitely. 100%.
All right, cool. Well, that's it. I guess we're done for today's episode.
I'm just looking at the time, dude, and we've been recording for 36
You know
minutes.
what?
So.
This could be a shorter one. We didn't do any ads, which is fine. Yep. But let's go ahead and do our tip of the week, and then we'll finish it up.
Tip of the week.
The iPhone. Guess what? iPhone tip. This one doesn't work for me on a 10, but it works for Emma, and she was the one that came up with this tip, and she was just blown away by it. And so I thought, hey, I'll share it with you. And you probably know this, but if you want to record a video but also have background music in it, you can play something from your phone on your music app or Spotify or whatever, and then when you go into you have it in photo mode, and you know how you can hold down and then drag over to the side and it turns it to video mode and it starts recording. Do you know this?
Nope.
I think you've given us that tip before. Do you have your phone with you right now?
Yep.
So if you're in photo mode and you click it and you drag it to the right, it starts recording video.
Oh yeah.
So if you're playing a song, it'll actually keep that audio going in the camera thing, in the video.
It'll play in the background because you can.
Not in the background, like actually the foreground of it. Like it takes over
in
from
the
the
video.
mic, I believe so, yeah.
Oh.
So there we go. If you want to have music on a video from your phone and you don't know how to edit or you don't want to edit, that's a way to do it.
Okay. Interesting.
It doesn't have to be just music. It could be even like a talking point or something like that. But Emma was very excited. I hate that. Like sometimes I feel like a douchebag, because I knew that tip from watching like TikTok videos of people, things on iPhone that you don't know. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, I got the best thing." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I know that." Like I'm like after I said like I know that. Like why did I say that? I could have just given her that and been like, "That's amazing." Like I want to be that kind of a person, where it's just like instead of like, "Oh, I've known that forever."
Let me give you a little tip, dude. In life,
okay.
Nobody is perfect. Okay.
Oh, is that your tip of the week?
That's my tip of the week, right? Nobody's perfect, and you're allowed to have little things in your personality that aren't perfect. I'd love to be. What's that? Oh, what's that film? Oh,
43.
Where everybody's like, no, it's like I think it's a Truman Show where everybody's like acting obviously around him, but everybody's perfect and they encourage him and they're doing this and they say the right things and you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say? Nobody's.
Yeah,
perfect.
I mean that was a weird stretch for a movie reference, but I know what you're saying. Like, no one's perfect. We're not Pleasantville. But I will say that. No, I mean that's the thing. You don't want to be a know-it-all. Like conversationally, I want to be a better person as far as like, okay, I know what you're about to say. Maybe this probably happens to you. My wife tells me the same stories all the time, not knowing that she told me that story. And instead of me going, "You've told me that before," I'm just like, really?
I think some guys at work have actually got amnesia. They tell me the same stories every single day, and I do that every day. I'm like, okay, cool, right? I've heard this thing 3-4 times, but they tell me the same stories. But you just have to.
So it's like Groundhog's Day. You have a new chance to.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Like have a new reaction to it next time. You're like, oh, that's stupid.
That's my tip of the week. Just, we're all learning to be better people every day, aren't we? This is kind of carry on from creative therapy, but yeah, sometimes I say stuff and I'm like, why did I say that for? Why couldn't I have just been nice? You know what I mean? But
yeah, so be nice. That's another one. Another tip of the What if we just had an episode that was just tip of the week?
I don't know where we're going with this, to be honest, but it's supposed to be a tech podcast.
No, it's an us podcast. That's the
us
thing.
Podcast. Yeah,
it's an us. Tech is who we are. I mean, this is what brought us together, and the failures in tech. If I had 1 million subscribers and you stumbled upon me, way back when, I'd be Xander. We wouldn't even be friends.
Go away. Exactly.
So because tech is hard, that's why we're friends, man. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, that's good. Okay, thanks. It's not because I'm a nice person.
No. I have no idea if you're a nice person. I've never met you in real life. That's the weirdest thing in the world.
It is weird, isn't it?
I bet you if I met you in real life, I would start crying. I'd be like, don't do that.
I think so. Have you thought about that moment?
We wouldn't cry. I wouldn't cry.
You have to do that, that Pete McKinnon and Casey video where they're running along the beach and they're going,
yeah.
That's gonna be like, you have to do that.
It'll be like the biggest, like by then we'll be such big YouTubers that everyone will be like, oh my gosh, they're finally meeting for the first time.
Yeah, I'll be with the most viewed video ever.
Yeah. There we go.
Xander and Danny meet.
So I think that to sum it all up there, I say, Xander, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And also, don't try so hard. This is something I'm learning as well. And actually, you know what? I did want to talk about this, but I've actually been doing it the whole Monday through Friday videos. Like I've done it so far. I've kept to the schedule, and I mean, the videos aren't. They're not like super polished, but at the same time, they're polished and like more polished than not.
Definitely are. Yeah.
I'm not trying so hard, and I'm going. I think the last week I was talking about, was it last week I was talking about the microphone that I was worried about reviewing because it wasn't that great. And it actually was, it was okay. It actually turned out all right. And I think I'm not sure if it has a lot of views, but maybe in the future it might have a lot of views.
It was the weird one that stuck out from the side of the camera, wasn't it? But it looked weird, but it sounded okay. But it's realistically, from like it's hard to do reviews because you have to do it. You have to sort of review it from somebody else's perspective. From our perspective, we would never use that microphone because it'd just be too much of a weird thing to use.
And that was a big thing too, is not being jaded. Like that's what I wanted to bring up last time, was just I don't want to get jaded. And I've seen people actually really nice comments that come through, like, "Hey, we love what you're doing. Like we love your channel. Like I hope you don't turn into like those other tech reviewers. Like after a while they become jaded, and you see that all the time. It's like, oh, Apple's not doing anything innovative, and it's like, I mean, what? At this point, anything they do is magic. How they can make things even better than what they are. Yeah, it's like,
it's
weird.
You've got to keep on having fun with it, haven't you? It is fun, and if you think about it objectively, or if you think about it as your past self, like 3 years ago, I'm getting electric bikes sent to me to review. If you told me that 3 years ago, I'd be like, no way.
You would have not even cared if you got affiliates from that.
No, I'd have been like, yes, I've got a bike. But yeah, it's you just got to keep on having that childlike new YouTuber fun with it, and that's how you'll
but I mean, listen, I want to get bigger. I want to get better. I would love to justify all this stuff as far as like, this is my job. This is what I do. I mean, I love playing music. That's fine, but it'd just be cool to be like, oh yeah, I'm a tech reviewer. I mean, I guess I could say that now, but I don't know. I maybe this goes with that whole like, you never know. You're never gonna be happy. It's okay. Listen, but Jamaican bobsled movie, Cool Runnings, right? The best line in that movie ever, and this is probably exactly what's perfect to end on, is John Candy, right, saying to the Doris, the driver, he said, if you're not enough without it, you'll never be enough with it. And that's exactly what it is. If you're not enough, if I'm not enough without having 100,000 subscribers, then whenever I get to 100,000 subscribers, I'll never be enough with it. It'll never be enough for me.
Yeah, it's true.
Is that right? Did I say that right? I think I did that.
Definitely. Yeah.
I watched that movie recently. I loved it. It still holds up. Even with Soviet Union flags waving.
Awesome film. I haven't watched it for years, but that's one definitely to watch back. Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. We need to have more discussions about movies and stuff like that, too. And you know what? Actually, next week, I'll write it down, but I want to do a little research and find out some failed products that we can talk about. I think that'll be a fun discussion. Failed products, and we can make a list and see why they failed. Like the Zune and stuff like that. The Zune? What was that? Oh, come on. You don't know the Zune? No. The Microsoft iPod? No. Microsoft came out with an iPod that.
Okay, well then, guess
something I
what?
can learn
Stay
next
tuned to next week. Yes, we'll make a list and that'll be fun. All right, we are out, and that was fun. No ads, so we're not going to get paid. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and thumbs up and share it out with your friends, because that's our currency. Energy is currency.
Exactly.
And we'll end on
Thanks,
that.
dude. Yeah.
Tech it easy.
Take it easy.